Congo's other struggle kills thousands in west close to the capital. Eclipsed by battling in the east of the majority-rule Republic of Congo, a question in the west between two ethnic gatherings has brought about a huge number of regular folks killed and in excess of 550,000 dislodged close to the capital, Kinshasa. A semi-secret clash in the west of the vote-based Republic of Congo is seething near the nation's capital, Kinshasa, quite possibly of the biggest city in Africa. 9 fighters and 70 Minutemen passed on in conflicts on July 13th in Kinsale, a town 80 miles east of Kinshasa, as per the nearby specialists. It was the most recent flood of viciousness in a space where a large number of regular people have been killed and more than 550,000 uprooted beginning around 2022, as per gauges from philanthropic associations and joined countries organizations. The underlying flash for the contention a long time back was an expense debate between nearby ethnic gatherings, the Teke and the Yaka. It has since surged into a battle about land access, with a ridiculous path of outline executions, consumed towns, and sexual savagery. A local army professing to safeguard a portion of the networks in the space has enrolled youngster warriors, constrained ladies to wed their contenders and stole from citizens' yields, sending individuals escaping toward Kinshasa, philanthropic gatherings and UN specialists say. This contention is unfurling 900 miles from a bigger emergency that has tormented eastern Congo for the beyond 30 years, killing around 6 million individuals and uprooting almost 6 million others. For a really long time, two principal ethnic gatherings in the western Congo district, the Teke and the Yaka, lived in relative harmony in the Mai-Ndombe territory under a commonly concurred rule. The Yaka leased land from the Tek, considered the standard landowners by paying an expense on the harvest they developed, local specialists said. At the point when Teke bosses increased the tax in 2022, the Yaka would not pay. One heated confrontation led to another, and soon farmers, mostly from the Yaka community, were driving Teke residents off their territories, as indicated by human rights organizations and UN experts. A volunteer army, generally comprised of enlisted people from the Yaka people group as well as others from ethnic gatherings including the Suku, Mbala, and Songo, arose in 2022 and developed all through last year into a heartless power. Their warriors employ military-style weapons and have held on to many towns in the territories of adjoining Kinshasa. The aggressors who designated Congolese troopers in the town of Kinsale last Saturday were from that volunteer army, known as the Mobondo. No regular people were killed. They had escaped days sooner after a first attack by Mobondo contenders, as indicated by nearby authorities. Minute men shipped off Congo's east. The underlying emergency in one local area has now developed into a conflict tormenting 4 territories. Mobondo contenders currently control enormous wraps of land, making help access troublesome. The Mobondo likewise snare dealers and hold on to yields to channel their contenders or money their conflict exertion, as per common liberties gatherings and neighborhood news reports. They have likewise tormented neighborhood occupants and grabbed them for emancipate, as indicated by the unified countries. A report via Caritas and neighborhood strict associations last year highlighted instances of constrained enlistment of young fellows, including minors, assault, sexual subjection, and executions, frequently by decapitating. Congolese warriors likewise force ladies to wed them, as indicated by Caritas. Getting an unmistakable image of the quantity of passings and removals is a genuine test, said Miss Bitong Ambassa of Caritas. Be that as it may, in each town we visit, we find out about passings. The Congolese military police actually control the principal streets in the area. However, Mobondo warriors run military stations in the towns they've seized, as per UN specialists and helpful associations. To suppress the savagery, the Congolese military has recruited around 1,000 of those engaged with the contention, including warriors from the Mobondo local army, as per UN specialists. They have been shipped off North Kivu, at the far edge of the country in the east, to battle the M23, a revolutionary gathering trying to control the local capital. Delicate Non-Aggression Treaty. In April, pioneers from the Teke and Yaka people group consented to a harmony arrangement before the Congolese president, Félix Tshisekedi. In any case, the understanding still can't seem to be disclosed, and Mobondo warriors went after a town only days after the fighting gatherings marked it. Then, at that point, came the assault on troopers last Saturday. What is it that they need? We don't have any idea, Mr. Basaka, the neighborhood delegate said about the minute men. The contention has made a dislodging and food emergency as 80% of fields in the contention regions aren't open, as per Caritas. For the time being, the brutality isn't straightforwardly compromising Kinshasa, a rambling city of in excess of 15 million individuals. Be that as it may, a great many those dislodged have tracked down shelter in the capital, as per OCHA, the UN Compassionate Office. This emergency is eclipsed by the other emergency in the east, said Ms. Bitong Ambassa. In any case, in certain yards of Kinshasa, you'll find 100-200 individuals who have escaped the brutality from these areas.